So it doesn't look like much now, but I have about 80 Salmon Faverolles in here, and they were just peeping away. These are 1-day-old chicks that I picked up from the post office, and I've set them up a nice environment that they'll flourish in. They have ample water in the back. There's a 3-gallon water. Those are the best design that I found. They do have smaller waters available that look like this, so there's a bucket that you put your water in and it drips out into the tray. This is a larger opening to allow more access to water. And then they have these smaller openings, which they say keep the chicks from drowning, though I've never had an issue with that. Temperature control is really important, so I've got one heat lamp here, as it's the middle of June. It's not super important to be putting a couple heat lamps on these things. Like when we raise them in the March, there's some cold days that might affect the chickens. They really like to be about 100 degrees as they're growing up, and as they get older and older, you can decrease that temperature until about 4 weeks when you put them outside to have access to grass and all the bugs and nutrients that are in the environment. Right now, I'm feeding them a starter mix that's locally sourced, and then eventually they'll transfer to layer pellets that give them the nutrients to lay those dark, brown, rich, yolky eggs that are prized for breaking. This is a French breed. It's dual purpose, meaning they grow to a good size and they eat. They're good for eating as well as producing eggs. So the feed that we feed them is really important, and the environment that we create to let them thrive is really important too. The bottom is pine chips, and you can get those at Tractor Supply or make them yourself. I really like pine because they're cheaper than the cedar or aspen chips, and cedar has been known to cause some respiratory infections in small chicks. If it's not the kiln drying stuff. The kiln drying process takes out the oils that are in the cedar and makes it better for the animals in that respect. But so pine is really nice. I like that, and I think the chickens do too. So if you want to keep checking back and following this series as we raise these chickens, you can follow us at sustainablehomestead.com. And thanks for watching.